afternoon, my beautiful listeners and viewers, and welcome to launch our Unveil Ultimate FM. We are so happy, to be here again this beautiful Wednesday afternoon, the 12th day of January 2022. I was saying this morning that it's looking like we're in day 41 of January, and today and today and today is just day 12, and I'm wondering, when is this January going to finish? I'm tired already. I mean, it's been a long time. You can imagine, like we said, January, Happy New Year, like 155 years, no, 155 days ago, and today is still 12th of January. I'm wondering how it happened. Anyway, my name is Mercy Kata, your host for the program this afternoon. I have with me here my distinguished and lovely co-host.
Good afternoon. My name is Alabi Damilola Lovett.
Good afternoon to our listeners. My name still remains Anna Sovenashus.
Okay, you are smiling. Every time you are always smiling. I've told you, don't be smiling inside my smile. I don't like it. I don't like it.
So it has become an offense to smile.
But then I also ask you guys. Probably I'm the only one that feels like we're in day 155 already. I don't know if you guys are feeling that same way about
That's
this.
January for you, Sha. That's January.
For me, I think I have a different opinion.
Really?
Because this January is not January like the other January.
The other
For
January.
real? So in your
For me, it's moving a little bit faster than the other ones.
okay.
Well,
You have heard from him. I would also want to know what you guys think. Do well to join us live on Facebook at Ultimate FM and like our page to get notified anytime we are live to be part of all our programs. You can also listen to us live at our website at www.vioradiofm.com. Follow us on Instagram at Official Ultimate FM and YouTube at Ultimate FM. The gist for today, hot gist, hotter than yesterday's one. This one is just coming out from the fire.
The oven.
It's from the oven, yes, freshly baked. It's coming to you right after this short commercial break. Don't go anywhere.
Yes. It's VO Resort and Event Center. Do you need some time away from the hustle and bustle of the city to relax, kick back, and have some fun? Time off with family, friends, and that special someone. You have an event and need a beautiful accommodating space to host your guests? Look no further. VO Resort and Event Center has got your back with our 1,000-seater hall, restaurant and bar, poolside, gym, tennis courts, golf course, VIP space, kids play courts, alluring bedrooms, and a serene environment to capital of. Nothing is left uncovered. VO Resort and Event Center is located at kilometer 36 Ishara, Agoiwoye Road, Ishara Remo, Ogun State. Telephone 081 687 09103, 090 416 26640, and 091 374 23830. With VO Resort and Event Center, you've made the right choice.
You're listening to the best radio station on the planet. The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
View Radio.
View Radio.
View Radio.
View Radio. View Radio FM. We are the best.
One day, come on, leave this radio for me now. I enjoy this View Radio.
Gida leave him for me for View Radio. Like me, I enjoy him for me. Haji Kongo, Nagori.
Hello, give me the full volume of this FM. I'm enjoying this View Radio.
Yes. It's VO Resort and Event Center. Do you need some time away from the hustle and bustle of the city to relax, kick back, and have some fun? Time off with family, friends, and that special someone. You have an event and need a beautiful accommodating space to host your guests? Look no further. VO Resort and Event Center has got your back with our 1,000-seater hall, restaurant and bar, poolside, gym, tennis courts, golf course, VIP space, kids play courts, alluring bedrooms, and a serene environment to cap it all up. Nothing is left uncovered. VO Resort and Event Center is located at kilometer 36 Ishara, Agoiwoye Road, Ishara Remo, Ogun State. Telephone 081 687 09103. 090-416-26640 and 091-374-23830. With VO Resort and Event Center, you've made the right choice.
You're welcome back to Launch Hour on View Ultimate FM. Don't forget that you can join us live on Facebook at Ultimate FM and like our page to get notified anytime we are live to be part of all our programs. So straight to the freshly baked, fresh from the oven gist we have this afternoon. I'll go first. Okay. So this one now, we talked about it, I think last Friday, yeah? We talked about the whole public and private proposal thing, yeah, so which is preferable, which is not preferable, and when you should do it. And I said something I can't forget. I said it depends on the two people that are involved in the relationship. You should know someone enough to know if the person would want a public proposal or if the person would be better off with a private proposal. I'm saying this because of one of our Big Brother alumni, yeah, Tochi. He said that not he said, he actually proposed to his girlfriend, in a club. I guess it looked like a club because there was music and there were people. So he proposed to her, and in the video it looked like she didn't want to say yes, but then he was holding her hand so tight. When someone is trying to retract their hand and you are still holding the hand, like you must take this ring today by fire, by thunder. If you don't wear it, that was the way it just looked. You must wear this ring. Obviously she didn't even look. In fact, if you could see the comments from people, like, this thing looks forced. She looks like she's being forced to, accept. A lot of comments. And that is exactly what should be expected when you put your relationship in the eyes of the public. Definitely, people will have their own, opinions about it. I was happy until I started seeing some kind of post. And then eventually, yesterday, he took down the proposal video from his page. Wow. She didn't even post it in the first place. She didn't post it. When someone proposes to you, like,
you have to be happy.
You'll be happy and you post it and say, yeah, finally. Page. She didn't post anything. He was the only one that made a post, and he eventually deleted it. And this is what she said. She said, there's so much more to life than the attention and validation that you seek so much from the outside world. But it's not me that's going to be used to trend. Everybody should rest in Jesus' name.
Amen.
That was what she said.
I say amen.
That was the last post she made. She didn't post anything about it. She just said that. And it is very obvious that this was targeted at the so-called fiance of hers. That is if the proposal is still on, because everybody is saying they don't serve Tochi breakfast, they don't serve Tochi
breakfast like
but then if you ask me, he actually found what he was looking for.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like I always say, this relationship thing, it's not Simi and Adekunle's marriage. It's not us. Nothing concerns us concern their marriage.
Yes.
Do you understand? Yeah. It's the same way that these people that are even commenting on the whole thing, telling you congratulations. Anything, if your marriage burns to ashes, they will not come and help you resurrect the marriage. It doesn't really concern. It doesn't concern anybody. You are just feeding them what everybody wants to see. But then when there are problems, nobody's going to help you solve the problems. So why even put your relationship? Everybody has what they like. There are some people that their relationship has been in public eye for quite a number of years, and they are still doing well. We know some, for instance, Simi and Adekunle Gold, they are both celebrities. Yeah. The notion that celebrity marriage don't work out. But then they have been married for quite a number of time, and they keep posting on social media. But then nobody says anything. People are okay. They are both okay with that kind of life. But then when you are with someone that doesn't really like things like that, you should be able to know. The way the thing looked, it looked like probably they were just in the relationship for like 3 weeks. He now proposed. Probably not know her. That's the way, because the kid was obviously uncomfortable with the whole situation. That means, let me allow you to fight, because I don't want to say anything again. I'm already angry.
What we said, is it not last week Friday, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay, in the proposing thing.
Yeah.
You should ask the partner. You partners, you come to a conclusion. Do you like public proposal or private?
It doesn't even have to be straightforward.
It should be a surprise.
No, that's why I said the question doesn't even have to be straightforward.
It might just like, babe,
You, in fact, you can even
kind of
show her. You
proposal?
can even see a
Yeah,
public
yes.
proposal video on the internet, for
you
instance,
let
and
her
just say,
know.
this is cute.
Like,
Oh,
wow.
you could
You
ask
like
the,
it
the person,
indirectly.
yes,
Indirectly,
the
you
person
can
will
just
actually, the
ask,
person will actually
stylishly, you
see,
ask.
yes, the
You
person
ask
will,
the
you will see
person.
the person's reaction if the person actually likes it,
Likes it or
you know,
not.
like if I show you now, for instance, you were the person I was going out with, or I'm the guy, you are the woman.
I cannot be the one. I'll always be the guy.
Okay, so for instance, you are the guy,
Of course,
and then
I'm the
you
guy.
see a public proposal video, probably a video of a guy proposing to his girlfriend in the mall or on the roadside or something, and then you show, oh baby, this is so cute, and I make a kind of face like, oh, I don't like those.
it. Then
You
note it
you
down.
already
Yeah,
know
you
that.
pick it
Oh,
from there.
thank you.
Note it down.
So-
Oh wow, that's error for you.
Yeah.
Number one,
don't
so
do
you
that
don't
kind
have
of
to
thing.
directly ask the person that, do you like a private or a
Private,
public
no,
proposal? Even me
no.
too, I'll be looking at you
Are
like,
you okay?
I don't understand. That kind of thing. So it doesn't really have to be direct. You can just do it indirectly, but you should know the person. In fact, before you get married to a person, you should know what the person likes and what the person doesn't like.
Exactly.
It saves you from a whole lot. So I feel very sorry for the
A whole lot of disgrace.
Well,
A public
I think
disgrace.
I have to commend the girl for how she managed.
yeah, because she
whole
took the
scenario.
risk.
Yes, she took the, it's not those ones that will say I
That
can't
will-
marry you and start
I'm
shouting
telling
and be
you.
disgracing themselves.
I'm
there.
telling you.
So I have to commend the girl for taking that bold step and taking the ring, then returning it. Maybe she's going to return it behind the scene.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to. If you go by what she posted, she was being matured about it. You understand? She doesn't want anybody to use her to
Trend.
this year of the
She's
Lord.
God.
I'm telling
You
you.
understand? So I think she should be commended for what she did.
Exactly. And on the part of Tochi, you should learn from this
See,
particular
guys,
mistake.
please, it's not by force. So say a person go collect your ring. Maybe there's a kind. Maybe they don't even know you that long, and you already.
That's what I was
propose.
saying. It
Understand?
looked like
And
maybe
again,
they are just met 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, and again, maybe you are a kind of person that the girl doesn't like your lifestyle, but she's just using you
like,
to just
let me
maybe
just like.
stay with this person. Maybe the right guy will come along. All
And
those
you are
yes now,
proposing.
and you are proposing.
Oh,
Can you
Yeah.
imagine? It is the proposer for me. Who does that?
my God.
So I think the girl should be commended for what she did
Exactly.
by not rejecting the ring publicly, because I didn't think she rejected the ring publicly.
It will be
By now, this thing
another-
we are saying here will not be what we are saying.
Then
It will be a different ball game.
Yes. Then on that note, on the relationship issues, let's take like it should be at a certain level that you and your partner will be that you want to propose. It's
Yeah.
not that you met her or
3
you met
weeks.
him.
It's
3
too
weeks.
early.
It's too early now.
What do you okay,
But
now,
yeah,
now,
I can see you today and fall in love with you
Wait,
today,
falling
in
and
love
you
is
marry me
different.
tomorrow.
Wait,
not
it
only tomorrow.
depends on the level you are.
You
Maybe
think say Adam and
maybe
Eve love?
you are eager to get married and he too is eager to, not that you just met on randomly like okay you
Okay,
want
now-
to be going out
now
together,
you've dated
that
someone
the
for
next
like-
thing you propose to.
You've dated someone for like 10 weeks. If they give you a pen and paper and say, okay, give us a rundown of how she is, her behavior and everything, can you do that? You cannot.
Then the next thing you are proposing.
You are bringing one because I think this one is
You
cheap.
now light candles up and down. Now come and start peppering people's eyes on
And be-
social
and
media. They
begin
will
para-
pepper your
para-
eyes.
para- up and down. Somebody will not hear something.
All right, away from that one. So again, our security operatives are at it again. This is last night. I don't know if it was in the night. I think it was in the night. Popular skit maker, the general, was forcefully, I use the word forcefully, arrested from his house by the Nigerian Drug Law Enforcement Agency. NDLEA. He was making a video of the whole thing. That he went live on Instagram, making a video of how they came into the house and how they were interacting with him. All of a sudden, they became violent. They smashed the phone down. I don't know who exactly was. I don't think he was the one, because in the video he wasn't holding the phone. So it was someone making the video. Yeah. So they smashed the phone. They said beating up the person and all that. And the worst part of everything is that the person that was at the forefront of this was a female officer, female NDLEA officer. She wasn't even wearing any uniform whatsoever. She was just the one shouting, I can see you know you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to make that video. And then I had to go back and make my research. Trust me, I don't like talking without facts. I went back and made my research. Where exactly is it stated in the Constitution that
when you are being arrested,
that when you're being
you don't have the
arrested,
right to make a
yes,
recording of it.
when security operatives come and harass you, you don't have the right to make a video. So I went back and I found out that it's not stated anyway. As a matter of fact, you can make a video of a security operative, be it a policeman, whatever, NDLE officer, EFCC officer, even without their consent. You don't have to ask for consent. If you just notice any
foul play,
even if it's not foul play, some people outside the country, they do it as a means of rewarding police officers or security operatives that are doing their job very well. So you can just see someone that is really, really good and take a picture or make a video and then send it to their superiors and say this person is doing well. You could actually help that person.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Apart from that, we all know what is happening in this part of the country. That some people will form as if they are military operatives.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that are fake.
true,
They'll now
true.
abduct you.
Exactly.
So I think making that video was the best thing.
So now my question is, why would you not just come, you barged into someone's house without a warrant, without any evidence? They said he was doing drugs. They did not see drugs in his house.
Wow.
Then you moved from that one and started accusing some of his friends. You know, young guys, like, they will stay with their friends and all that. You started accusing his friends of being a Yahoo boy without seeing any proof of anything.
But
what is it? Okay, now
is
first,
it the job of the
exactly where I was going
catch
to.
Yahoo
What
boy?
is the difference? What is the business of NDLA? You hear the name, Nigerian Drug Law Enforcement.
Agency.
What is their business with a Yahoo boy, if at all? These are the kind of
That is the
things.
same thing we see when police officer will stop you and start asking for your
start
particulars.
harassing
Are you the old safety officials?
Like you,
I don't
I'm
understand.
confused.
Or
They
are
will
you,
ask you
are
to
you
bring
people
out your
sharing
phone.
your
They
are
will
you
ask
people
you to
sharing
bring
your
out your
jobs?
phone.
Yes.
They will ask you to bring
I'm
out your phone.
confused, and you know, it was very. I saw the video and I was so angry about everything, because it's beginning to look like they were more than 5 or so. They just barged into the house and started talking. We have to take you with us. We got an info. What is without a warrant in the night? So imagine, and this is not the first time this is happening. I've seen a lot of people have come out to say. In fact, I think during the Christmas season, there was a popular, Nigerian relationship, or should I don't want to call him relationship expert, probably a relationship expert, Solomon Buchi, who came out to say that he was abducted. He and his brother were abducted in Abuja by policemen. I remember very well, and their phones were taken, and they were forced to withdraw money from their accounts for the policemen. Imagine that kind. So police officers now have turned to kidnappers.
Some of them serve the car POS.
I'm surprised.
You bring out your ATM.
Yes.
I'm surprised. So they took his phone. They took. Funny enough, nobody said anything about this. So now EFCC is doing their own. Police officers are doing their own. NDLEA now started their own. Very soon, even traffic wardens will start barging into people's
It
house.
is called division of labor.
No, traffic wardens will barge into your house and tell you that the way you parked your car in your compound is illegal. Yeah, follow us.
It's just that our Nigeria security agencies have to do better this year.
I'm telling you, they really need to do better.
They need to do better, because this thing is not speaking well of them
At all.
I'm still waiting
You know,
for the day.
this Instagram live went out. It's not that's what I keep saying, that social media is not just in Nigeria.
Yes.
Everybody in the world is seeing, and they are saying, and a lot of countries are blacklisting every day. They are blacklisting Nigeria. This country, okay, this is one of the things they are known for. This is one of, that kind of thing. So
Police brutality.
Corruption,
it's one of things we have to work
everything
on as a Nigerian.
I am still
to make
waiting
us
for the
better.
time we are going to come on air and talk something good about our armed forces
exactly.
or security operatives.
I'm telling
it is
you.
becoming terrible.
Terrible.
You cannot
In
even
fact-
sleep in your eyes with your 2 eyes
In
closed.
fact, if you ask me, police brutality has become much worse than it was during before the NSAS protest. If you ask me, I can't even lie. It has become much worse. In fact, they have become more powerful. Let me put it that way, because nobody's saying anything. You know, before the NSAS protest, there was no people. There were normal police officers, but the whole NSAS report and the way the thing was swept under the carpet just made them know that we can't do anything. You see the way they swept the report, so nobody's going to see anything about it. That's just what's happening, and it's very, very sad. Anyway, let's move out from there. Arinze, do you have any gist for this
Since we are
afternoon?
talking about our armed men, our armed forces that are supposed to be protecting us, I think we should talk about the what happened at Ring Road, about the 2 officers that were assaulting the warden officers at Benin Ring
The
Road.
traffic wardens.
Yeah, the traffic wardens.
But
I-
police
I-
officers
the
were
report-
harassing traffic
No,
The
wardens.
military men,
military
Military
men,
men,
yes.
soldiers.
They
Oh,
beat
There's
the guy,
one too that
flogged
happened
him.
at Oyo State.
They're also flogged. Yeah. So that is Ring Road, Ibadan.
Yeah,
Oyo
Ring Road,
State.
Ibadan, Oyo
Yeah,
State.
yeah.
Actually,
They
I saw
assaulted the
that.
guy, and the information I have now is that they have arrested one of the soldiers.
Yes, I saw that.
So I think,
Wow.
they always make the mistake, and they'll always be the first people to try to correct their mistakes.
Yes.
But if you assault someone that you are meant to protect, then
Can
you are not doing your
imagine.
job well. For you to flog a traffic warden that is doing his job,
Sure.
maybe he did something wrong, but that doesn't warrant a public embarrassment.
how do you
Understand?
expect
How
other
do you-
people to now
to see-
respect the
yes.
traffic wardens?
How? Because outside this country, the Westerners, you see how they relate with their military officers. Some of them even wear camouflage, but you dare not try to wear camouflage in this country unless you don't like yourself, unless you don't like the skin that God has given you. But other countries, they wear their camouflage and walk freely. The
Not
military will
in
not do
Nigeria.
anything,
You
but
don't do that
just
in
wear,
Nigeria.
hold a handkerchief
Yeah, you
that
should.
has small of their color.
And I
You are
wouldn't
in
actually blame them. Before now, I used to think that why are they always so crazy about this, their whole camouflage. So I had a friend, he's in the Navy, I think Navy or Air Force, and then during their training, he told me all the brutal things that were done to them that normally it shouldn't be so. I know their trainings are usually rigorous, but then some of these senior soldiers, they use the opportunity to brutalize the younger ones that are just coming up. So when that is before you get your uniform. When you come, they wouldn't give you that camouflage
Yeah, you have to
immediately.
be wearing
You
white
have to
and white.
pass through all those things, just like NYSC camp. So you have to pass through all those things first before they finally give you. So that camouflage is like a consolation to them for all the sufferings that they. So when they see people that they did not beat
Not
you,
go through
you did
anything,
not
so
go,
why you
you did not sleep inside muddy water. You are wearing these things.
But
You
it's
know how
wrong.
long
But-
it's
but
wrong.
yes,
It's not
it
supposed to
doesn't-
be
it
so.
doesn't make
But it's
sense.
actually because of
It
the
doesn't make
the
sense.
mental
That's their own
thing that they have
mentality.
given to them. That's the reason why they come
So
out and start
they
saying
said they
that
have
way.
arrested one of the military officers that did brutalize the traffic warden. I think for me it is a good step in the right direction,
Exactly.
so that it will serve as a
As
warning
yeah,
to
exactly.
other soldiers that are planning or that are having that kind of mindset that they can beat. You are doing your job while the traffic warden is also doing his job. You don't have to beat somebody. That is somebody's husband or somebody's
Exactly.
brother or sister
Exactly.
or son, whatever. So I think it is a very good step in the right direction for arresting the soldier. He should be made to face the full wrath of the law.
Exactly.
You don't just brutalize people. And I don't know if the other person is on the run, but I trust the military. They are going to do justice.
And that is the
As I'm
reason.
saying, is I beg, when I know from my hand, I beg.
That's
When I
the reason
find
why
the other person.
sometimes Nigerians will say I prefer the military to the police.
Yeah.
Because the military sometimes, many times in fact,
They
they
have
are
gotten it
faster.
right.
They
Yeah,
are
they've
faster
gotten
in
it right.
taking action.
Taking
Than the
actions,
police.
Yeah, than the police. The police is they just I'm confused about that. All right, Dami, do you have any gist for us this afternoon?
Okay, this is just about Uche Madogu, right?
Maduagu.
Please stop modern that name. It is Uche Madawu.
Maduagu.
Uche Maduagu
Uh-huh.
and Anita.
Okay.
Okay, it does
This guy
started like
again.
this.
This guy like bass boost too much.
But I think
The money that
Uche,
she
Uche
might
is
pay
leading
him has
now.
finished.
Uche.
Or is this going to be another script?
I
No,
don't know.
nah,
No,
nah.
like this one is
No,
not
this
another
one is
script.
not. I'm
This
very
is
sure it's
actually
not.
between him and Anita's husband. That's
Alright.
Anita Joseph.
Yeah.
MC Fish, right?
Yeah, MC
Okay.
Fish.
It all started like this. Like MC Fish posted a picture or is it a video? I don't know. So Uche Madagu now comment like they should stop acting like small pickings. It is called that. This is called marriage, because no be all affection you dey display for public. Make we dey try apply small maturity with like an advice.
Yeah.
It's now said for this beautiful union called marriage, there is a very thin line between content and this all I say iwapalapala that these their misbehaviors on social medias.
Yeah.
So now Anita Joseph now came out and said and started insulting Uche.
Wow.
So he said, come to think of it, a man that wears woman on their waist is the one advising me about morals and values. Someone that is
How
still
does she know that she's a weird
No,
Someone-
he
no.
takes pictures
He
with
take
them. Now.
pictures.
You have
He
not
said
seen. You have
someone
not
that
seen his red bra, signature red bra.
Wait,
Hey.
I'm coming. He said
Wonderful.
someone that is still confused about his sexuality. Bro, next time, all this your wisdom, apply them to your finances and your career.
Wow.
And my offer is still up. You need another bra. Joe, what do you think about this Uche and
You
his
know,
wife, all the
when
affection, the public affection?
when
I don't know.
Uche made this comment about the whole thing, the comment people were making on that post was, "This, you all know that this guy is right, but because of the kind of lifestyle he lives, nobody wants to accept that he's actually right." Now we know it's nothing new, and it's her Joseph and her husband. They are known for PDA, public display of affection.
Yes.
We are used to it, from doing all sort of things in public,
From massaging
massaging leg in people's
everything.
parties, a whole lot of things that they do in public. We understand, but this recent one that happened, I didn't see the video, but then when something is not even good, they will even help you cover it. They even blocked the video to show you that the video was not something that people will see. My question now is, all these things you do, will they not give birth to children eventually? Will their children not see their parents acting very funny on social media?
Lovey-dovey.
No, I don't even have an issue with you showing affection and all that, but I think there should be a limit.
Exactly.
There's some things. In fact, the video wasn't even funny at all. Let's be honest,
Yeah,
it wasn't
it was not
funny.
funny.
There are some things that you don't even just put out, all in the name of content, just to remain relevant. I think Anita Joseph and her husband, they are just like Jemena. Once they notice that nobody's talking about them again, they will just do one thing.
Come back to the
They will
limelight.
just do something that will make people talk about them, and it's not supposed to be so.
Exactly.
Especially with things as private as their relationship and their marriage, and the kind of things they use to show affection to each other.
They are the ones starting this fight by themselves. Because you don't have to, like Missy said, you don't have to show everything.
It's not everything
Or like
you show on social
each mother
media.
we said, you don't have to share everything on social media.
Exactly.
First of all, you don't show us the bad side of marriage.
Yeah.
They are
Like
not showing us
that one is
good side.
that one is behind the scene. Now you are showing us the good side. In fact, I would not say it's the not too good side, because you don't, like Missy said, are they not going to have children tomorrow? Have they thought about how their children will be trolled and said, look at what your mom and your dad is doing. Look at what they are doing. And other children will be watching it and be trolling them at school, all those things. Sometimes we don't always have to think about ourselves. Yes, it's good to be nice, love yourself, do whatever you want, be affectionate, do whatever you feel like doing, but sometimes ask yourself, what about my kids? I'm the kind of person that if I decide to marry tomorrow, I'm not thinking about myself. I'm thinking about my children. You understand? So think about your children, the mental health, how they are going to feel for someone to bring up a video and said, this is your mom.
See your mommy and your daddy.
And you know how these rich kids of nowadays used to do. They don't hide anything. If your father is rich, their father is rich. So if you now want the hagam, go drag them to any length, you know, consign them. So they should stop this public show of affection. It doesn't make sense. They are all grown up. They are adults. It's not as if this is they are not 15-year-old. It's not as if this is their first time of falling in love. Or yes, now,
no, this love is very sweet.
No,
so they want to pepper all of you.
When you fall in love for the first time, it will be as if you start even planning your wedding. I say, if I marry you, I'll do this one. Or guy, before you know it, you don't break up. They don't serve you breakfast. That's when your eye go clear. So Anita Joseph and the husband, they should just stop all this public brouhaha that they are doing. It doesn't make sense.
It's really public brouhaha.
To be affectionate is not bad.
Yeah.
But don't overdo it.
Don't overdo it. True. True.
So that, because a lot of people might be seeing they might have another view, like maybe you are trying to mock them or not like that because you are that happy in your family, or maybe you have a friend that their marriage is not working.
Yeah.
But exactly, if someone that is married is not working out, maybe he or
see
she is
this
having
video, they change that for you. They go even break your head if they see you in public.
Yes. So we just know how to be moderate in everything.
Let there be a
cautious
balance.
of what
Exactly. All right, that was it on the gist this afternoon. But then we have not discussed our hot topic. So stay tuned after this break. Our hot topic will be coming through.
Yes, yes, yes. It's VO Resort and Event Center. Do you need some time away from the hustle and bustle of the city to relax, kick back, and have some fun? Time off with family, friends, and that special someone. Do you have an event and need a beautiful, accommodating space to host your guests? Look no further. VO Resort and Event Center has got your back with our 1,000-seater hall, restaurant and bar, poolside, gym, tennis courts, golf course, VIP space, kids play courts, alluring bedrooms, and a serene environment to cap it all up. Nothing is left uncovered. VO Resort and Event Center is located at kilometer 36 Ishara, Agoiwoye Road, Ishara Remo, Ogun State. Telephone 081 687 09103. 090-416-26640 and 091-374-23830. With VO Resort and Event Center, you've made the right choice.
You're listening to the best radio station on the planet. The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
View Radio.
View Radio.
View Radio.
View Radio. View Radio FM. We are the best.
One day, come on, leave this radio for me now. I dey enjoy this View Radio.
Hey, gida leave him for me for pure radio. Wallahi, me I dey enjoy them for me. Haji ko na gode.
Hello. Give me the full volume of this FM. I'm enjoying this View Radio.
Yes, yes, yes. It's VO Resort and Event Center. Do you need some time away from the hustle and bustle of the city to relax, kick back, and have some fun? Time off with family, friends, and that special someone. Do you have an event and need a beautiful, accommodating space to host your guests? Look no further. VO Resort and Event Center has got your back with our 1,000-seater hall, restaurant and bar, poolside, gym, tennis courts, golf course, VIP space, kids play courts, alluring bedrooms, and a serene environment to cap it all up. Nothing is left uncovered. VO Resort and Event Center is located at kilometer 36 Ishara, Agoiwoye Road, Ishara Remo, Ogun State. Telephone 081 687 09103. 090-416-26640 and 091-374-23830. With VO Resort and Event Center, you've made the right choice.
You're welcome back to Launch Hour on VO Ultimate FM. Don't forget that you can join us live on Facebook at Ultimate FM and like our page to get notified anytime we are live to be part of all our other programs. So yesterday we talked about the age factor and how it affects relationships, marriages, and even workplace relationship with people. And we said that definitely age is just a number and respect is reciprocal. So it doesn't really matter how old you are, you respect everybody, and then if you really love someone regardless of the age, you go for it. So today we'll be talking about how to manage stress at the workplace. This is the beginning of the year, a new year, and last year might have been very tough for some people for many reasons, and this year people will still be starting again on that same note, going to work every day, Monday to Friday. Some people work, throughout the week, non-stop, no break. And, it can be very stressful sometimes for one reason or the other. But quickly, I just want to ask Dami and Arinze, what do you think are some of the reasons that people, experience stress at work? What are some things that might trigger stress in the workplace?
Maybe sometimes if you don't sleep well, if you don't get enough sleep or enough rest during the previous night, if you go to work, definitely you are going to be stressed out.
Exactly. Dami.
Then maybe if you don't have even a break, just walking, not stopping.
Mm-hmm.
If not even, it's not only about sleeping at night. At least even in the daytime, you should have a time that you rest your brain.
So
if you don't have,
so you should have like 12 to 1 break to sleep.
What do you say?
I said so, like you should have like 1 hour break to sleep
Not
in
like
the
even
office.
1 hour, like even some minutes, or even if you don't have that much, maybe like 10 minutes, you can just rest your
Yeah,
brain.
true. Another thing that I think could cause stress in the workplace is excessive workload.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they employed you to do one thing. I don't have an issue with actually training people in other aspects of a particular job more than what they came for. For instance, you came in as probably a secretary and now you're giving other duties as well. It's actually part of training. But when the workload becomes so much, to the extent that you almost want to die every day, you leave the office and it's as if you want to faint, and you wake up the next morning, continue that same routine again. It can be very, very stressful. Now, having said that, now we have been able to identify some of the things that make people actually stressed out at work. What are some of the ways that you think that people can actually deal with the stress?
I think you should, first thing is to identify a self-imposed stress.
Okay.
The ones you put up by yourself, you understand, and the ones you can't control. So when you identify them, you try to work on them, take them one step after the other.
Yeah.
You don't have to be doing that one and be doing this one. You don't have to carry everything at the same time.
True.
Because you are just one person. So when you try to find out the self-imposed stress and work towards them step by step, and it will go a long way by reducing the kind of stress you go through at work. And also prioritize your priorities. See, I'm going to do this one at so time, and I'm going to leave it, I'll face this one at so time. That is when you get things done, because you cannot, like I said before, you cannot carry a lot of things at the same time. So first of all, identify the self-imposed stress. Then second one, prioritize your priorities.
Okay, so Dami, what are some of the ways that you think people can manage stress?
Firstly, my note here, get a quality sleep, like a quality rest. Then you can plan your day ahead. What you want to do, you plan it. You can plan anything you want to do, like maybe when you wake up in the morning, you have planning, you have things you plan to do for the day. Then you can eat a healthy food. It's very important. Don't skip breakfast, because a lot of us breakfast is very important. Don't skip breakfast. Then maybe your workplace is having friendly relationship with your co-workers is very important, because it helps you to improve emotional support.
Yeah.
Like what only you carry on your head. If you have emotional relationship with your co-workers,
yeah, they can actually help you out.
True.
True. All right, then I'll just add that another way to deal with stress at work is when you get home, take out time to recharge, meaning that you should drop everything that has to do with work till the next day. See,
a lot of people take their work
home, which is very
except no, there are some jobs that actually require. There are sometimes not even some jobs. There are sometimes that you might have some deliverables that you really have to, make sure you do them and submit them at a particular time. Probably when you're able to finish that work, so that one is understandable. But when it becomes a continuous thing, you finish from work, you still come home, you continue that work, you sleep late, you wake up very early again, you have like 2-3 hours of sleep, you have not recharged at all, so you just continue that same circle over and over again, and at the end of the day you find out that you're almost breaking down.
Exactly.
That's another thing. And then I'll just add lastly that if the workload becomes too much, you could talk to your supervisors or your superiors about it.
To take some off your list.
Exactly. Look, it is better for you to talk to them and let them take it off your list than for you to die while doing that particular work. Because if you die while doing that work, another person will do the work.
In fact,
you say it's same day. Simple and short.
They're going to publish a vacant position in front of the gate.
So you don't have to kill yourself.
Exactly. So if you notice that as a person, the workload on you is too much, you can no longer take it, talk to your superiors, your supervisors. In fact, if you cannot talk to probably your employer, there's someone that might be above you where you work. You could talk to the person and say, okay, this is what I'm experiencing, I really cannot take it, why don't you remove this? It's all in the approach. Why don't you take this off my schedule? Why don't you take this off my workload? I don't want this anymore. Probably when I've regained myself, I could take it back up or something. They will allow you. It depends. That's why what you said is very important. If you have a good mutual relationship with them, with the people that you work with, your co-workers, definitely one or two persons will understand and will even be able to talk for you, like, oh, I've really noticed though that Dami is really not doing well. Because trust me, you can be doing, that's why they said someone can be jack of all trades and master of none. So you can be doing a whole lot of things, and I don't know, you notice you're not even doing anything.
None of them will be perfect.
None of them will be perfect. So you just start receiving query from left, right, center. Something you could have avoided by simply saying that this is too much for me, I cannot take it. Simple as that.
You know that when you are working, you have a lot of things to deal with. Maybe catching up with an appointment, phone calls, deliveries, and everything. You are just one person, so you have to you have to prioritize yourself.
So you are customer service agent, you are sales rep, you are
only
secretary, only you
so you have to take everything one step at a time.
Exactly.
You have to calm down. Sometimes if you feel you are stressed, take 5 minutes, take a deep breath.
That works. Or you could just take a walk. Exactly.
Either your office or
the environment. Yes.
Have fresh air. Sometimes it's not about the AC. There's difference between the AC and natural air. Just go outside.
It even helps you clear your head and think
go outside.
properly.
When I'm stressed, I take off my shoes. Because it's as if I'm breathing.
It's a way of relieving stress.
It's as if I'm breathing through my legs or through my feet. So I take off my shoes. I make sure that my feet, although I don't like it when my feet touches sand, but it's a way of me relieving stress.
So that's another thing. You should know what works for you.
You should know what works for you.
Yeah.
If it is maybe you're moving, maybe for you, the ladies that wear wigs.
Removing your wig. I was going to say that.
Move your wig.
I was going to say that.
Enter your head. You understand? Even if they say, see as your head be, now your head. It's not their head.
You are the one that knows what you're passing through.
You are the one that knows what you're passing through.
Exactly.
So we should know how to manage stress so that we don't break down. Because if you break down,
another person will take over your job.
It's not about maybe going finally. If you break down, you are still going to spend more on treating yourself. Because most times we complain we have typhoid, you do this one. No, it's about the stress. Imagine when you're having a migraine headache. It's because of stress.
And you don't even take care of just.
And they'll say take medicine. You say
you are having that kind of headache. You're still in front of the computer typing.
Someone will even tell you that no, when I will sleep after.
you will not sleep. Even if you sleep and wake up, it is still there waiting for you because you stress yourself.
Exactly.
And if you have any opportunity to sleep, take it. Grab it with 2 hands because they say all work and no play make Jack a dull boy. Take your time, sleep. Especially on weekends, I'm not telling you not to go out partying, hanging out with friends.
But make sure you have maximum rest.
Because those of your friends might not be going through what you are going through.
Exactly.
You have to take very care of yourself first before work.
Exactly. Dami, do you have any last words for us before we wrap up this afternoon?
Take care of yourself first before work, because if
your health is much more important.
Someone else will take over
exactly. Arinze, no, you have said your last words already.
No.
Because you want to drop one last word of wisdom. Okay, drop it.
No, I'm not dropping. They always say that health is wealth. So I think we should be healthy first before looking for wealth.
Exactly.
No matter how much you try to chase in this life, it will still not be enough.
Exactly.
So it's better to be healthy and live outrightly than to be rich and having.
It's that is alive that will run after me.
Yes, imagine suffering all these things now, and at the end, your next of king will squander all the money you have worked for.
Yeah. All right, that was it this afternoon on Launch Hour on VO Ultimate FM. Join us again next time for another interesting episode as we give you fresh, oven-baked gist and discuss hot topics that will take you through your afternoon. My name is Mercy Carter, and I had with me here my beautiful people, Arinze and Dami. Do have a great day. Bye.
I love you.